Hello, everyone. Today I'm with Rancho Cucamonga wide receiver Jonah. Dawson, thank you for joining me today.
Yep, of course. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. I'll start with my first question. How old are you when you started playing football?
I was I was 10. I played a little bit of flag football, but I was 10 when I started my first tackle football season.
So 10 was like when you finally got into pads that you kind of prepped with
Yeah,
flag before.
yeah. Cause I played. I was a big soccer kid. I always watched my brother play football, so I was like it just happened inevitably. I had to play, you know.
Yeah, kind of you want to like follow in your brother's footsteps.
Yeah,
Did you play any other sports?
yeah. Like I played soccer. I ran track. I've done those competitively, and like on the side, I've done some wrestling here and there. Just like I said, like my brother. I watched he wrestled a lot, so I kind of just joined in with him.
So you kind of tried a little bit of everything almost.
Yeah.
And a lot of those sports that you mentioned, they probably helped you with like football, huh?
Oh, of course. Soccer is like a big stamina thing, obviously. I was in midfield, so I kept running up and down the
Oh
field.
yeah,
So
that's
it helped me like keep me going during the actual game and track obviously for speed. So that's helped me a lot.
so it benefited you through football.
Of course.
What's it like playing for a high school team where there's been top players to come from there, such as CJ Stroud?
It's definitely an honor. It's the same coaches as it was when CJ was there. So everyone's very competitive, very like we're still intact. It's very competitive. Like I said, the Rancho has helped me a lot to prepare myself for like the next level, and it's an honor to play for them.
So it's a big iron. Obviously they know what they're doing, the coaching staff, as they sent him to Ohio State, helps them.
Yeah, and there's been like players like Silas Bolden, who's at Oregon State, and like last season, Oregon State wasn't such a big time program, but this year they like obviously exploded, and Silas Bolden helped a ton. And same with Mark Perry, who's now on TCU. He's like TCU like the first time a Big 12 has been like in the like I think like national championship, and he
Yeah, for
came.
the
It's
CFP.
pretty cool. Yeah. So there's a lot of big time players that came from Rancho, which is cool.
Do they all work out with you sometimes, or?
I haven't worked on Mark Perry, but I definitely worked out with Silas Bolden before.
And
Just throwing with CJ when he comes down here.
yeah, so that must be a lot of fun that, practice with the college guys.
Oh yeah, it's very intense. Just like it's just a different type of. It's different.
How has your recruiting process been? And can you talk about your offers?
The recruiting process is very fun, but like very stressful. It's like you always have to focus on what you have and what's in front of you. Like you can't really get sidetracked and focus on what other people have because it's just like everything is different and everyone's process is different and they go through different paths. But for me, I have Colorado State. I got that mid track season last year, and then I was offered University of Colorado, but that was before Deion Sanders came. So if anything, I'd get re-offered for that.
So for Colorado, you have to get the re-offer since not Dion's staff took over.
Yeah.
Colorado State's a good offer.
Yeah, Colorado State's nice. They got a new head coach.
And
That's good.
yeah, and they have some good receivers like Torrey Horton.
The receiver coach or the tight end coach, Coach Finn, is really good.
So that was definitely a good experience and a good offer.
Yeah, definitely.
What other schools are looking to offer you?
I'm having interest from like Pac-12 schools and Mountain West schools. I've been in contact with like Oregon State, UW, and Boise State and Fresno State.
Uh,
They've been talking to me a little bit. So
Those are all great schools. I mean, you look like
yeah,
Fresno State, all the receivers, and
yeah,
Jalen
I know.
Cropper, Nico Remigio, and Zane Pope.
Yeah, yeah, I know Nico Remy. Oh, I don't know him, but like I watched him grow up. Not grow up. I watched him. I watched. I When I was growing up, I watched him play at Modern Day, and we went to Cal, and then he went, and then yeah, when he ended up at Fresno State, he was a good. He was. I watched him a ton, a lot of his highlights.
Yeah, he's a great athlete, and that'd be cool. The Fresno State has a good staff, and Coach Tedford knows what he's doing over there.
Yeah. Hmm.
What visits have you taken?
I've taken visits to University of Oregon, Oregon State, Colorado, and Fresno State. The University of Oregon was their spring game, and that was a great game. It was really cool. The environment was awesome. It was nice.
So that's cool. You got to go up to Eugene and see the stadium.
Yeah.
And
It was nice.
did you get to like take pictures there?
No, I didn't take pictures. I took pictures at the Oregon State and the Colorado. I didn't get to take a picture at the University of Oregon. I wish. They're a cool throne.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. The throne that they have. What skills would you say make you D1 ready?
I would say my speed. I'm pretty quick, pretty fast, and a lot of that's thanks to like my trainer, who's a rare breed, Robert Bourne. I've been with him since I was like the 6th grade, and he's built me. He's built my confidence. He's built like who I am today. A lot of my speed comes from him.
So your speed, I mean, you look at the NFL, like Tyreek Hill, speed kills.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's cool that you've been training with him from 6th grade, so he's known you for a while.
Yeah, wow. He originally started with my brother. My brother started like his high school year, and I was like had a ton of energy as a kid, and I was bored, so I would just train with him, and I just like it grew and grew and grew. So yeah, because when I first started with him, I wasn't a football player. It was like I wasn't as serious as a football player. I was just like playing just to play it. But he's helped me like improve as I am, and he helped me improve to like be more serious about football and all that.
So he really helped you develop into like a true football player almost.
Yeah, exactly.
What are your goals for your senior season?
I would really like to commit early. I want to like, get down to with the school. I don't want to hop around and be like all stressed out saying which school wants me, blah, blah, blah. I just want to commit early. And then plus that, I want to have another 1,000-yard season, and I want to be league champs again. And hopefully this time come with a ring, state champ.
Yeah. So to be able to commit so that you can, know the place that you're going to, you don't have to stress about that, and you can just focus on your season and have another 1,000-yard season, league champs, and then build off of what you did last season, which you lost to Ingle in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So then to make that next step and win the championship.
That's what we want. Yeah. We were close this year.
Yeah. You'll be able to get senior season.
Yeah. And we got a good quarterback coming in, Jacob Chambers, the freshman from this year. He's really talented. He's amazing. So we're very excited with him. Same receivers like number 4, Nemo. Very excited. Running back. We're going to be good this year too.
So you have a great roster coming in, and sounds like you have like good chemistry, which is always important. How would you describe yourself off the field?
I'm a little different off the field. I don't really like on the field. It's kind of like two people. People always told me I like an alter ego, which is kind of funny. But usually off the field, I'm definitely more relaxed, definitely a little chiller. And I like to not go out, but I like to go shopping. I'm a big time, I like fashion, I like dressing up, I like being funky. That's a big part of my life outside of football, I'd say.
So you like to be like best dressed, like those NFL guys almost you're walking in.
Yeah. That's what I like to do, yeah.
And the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They could be past or present. Who are you taking?
I said I'd pick Stephon Diggs, obviously, Garrett Wilson, and it was either Amon-Ra or Chris Olave. I watched Amon-Ra with the Nico guy because they both play with us at the same time, and I was a big fan of him. So I always like looked up to him. But Chris Olave is the reason I wear number 2. So it was really hard, man. I like one of them. They're just amazing athletes. Obviously, all receivers. I want to know how they like what they see, and I want to learn more about releases, what they take. So that's what I would pick.
You get a great experience, and that'd be cool. Like on Raw, like you said, he played for Modern Day, so you got to see him and it's probably his ESC career, and then now what he's doing with the Lions. So that'd be a fun dinner for you.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
All right, thank you for taking the time to join me today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. It was fun. It was good. I liked it.
It was fun.